Hey neighbors, today we're going to talk about something really simple, your mulch beds. We're going to take a look at one mulch bed in particular in my yard. It's around my tree in the front, and we're going to look at how simple it can be to make your yard look better just by tidying up your mulch beds. Let's check it out, come on. Oh yeah, and I want to thank Bermuda Lawn Dominators for this shirt, check it out. Real men, real mo. Ain't that the truth? I'm just kidding, y'all. I used to have a rotary too. Rotaries do a great job. Don't get all mad. But honestly, real mo is where it's at. So. All right, so the mulch guarantees 12 months and it won't fade. Well, that's not exactly true, is it? So since it does fade out and it does break down, and you can see where it's breaking down in here, we want to replenish it and keep it looking fresh. That's part of keeping that awesome curb appeal. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna edge around the outside edge so that I don't have to fight all the new mulch I put down. And then we're gonna pull up any Bermuda that's trying to get in there. I get people asking me all the time, how do you stop Bermuda from getting in there? The first thing you do is give yourself a nice deep edge all the way around. I go about 4 inches deep when I first start it. Just go ahead and run that weed eater across around the edge of it and keep that real defined edge. Now Bermuda is gonna find a way to get in there anyway. It's an aggressive grass, so it's gonna find a way to snake its way in there. Take a look at this. So it's gonna find its way in there. It's gonna put these runners out. And you just gotta hand pull it. Simple as that. All right, so let's get started. Whenever you're gonna edge one of these beds, just turn your weed eater upside down and hold it so the string is going vertical, just like we've talked about before. And then we'll walk backward. And look, go as slow as you have to go. I'm going pretty slow here because I'm not an expert with this. Just go as slow as you gotta go to keep a nice, good edge. And if you mess up, just keep on going. And a word of advice, I have my truck parked right here. Don't do that. I busted my window out of my truck one time using the weed eater, not even a year ago. Slung a rock up, broke the window out, cost me a few $100s to get that fixed. Go ahead and pull your truck out to the road or put it in the garage, or at least put all the windows down on it. All right, so we got the edge going. Let's take a look at that real quick. So that's a good rule. Anything with an edge on it, keep that nice, good edge. I talk about it all the time. Keep a nice, fresh edge, and it changes things. It makes your yard look better. It doesn't matter what condition your grass is. If you look at my grass right now, I scalped it as low as it can go about 5 days ago, and it's recovering now. It's starting to green back up, but it doesn't look its best right now, but I'm still gonna keep those nice, hard edges on there, all right? Oh yeah, and by the way, for those of y'all in the neighborhood who've been walking by, looking at my grass, thinking that it's dead, thinking that I messed up, it's okay. It's coming back. All right, so let's pull up some of this Bermuda grass. What I'm gonna do is just grab a hold of a piece. I'm gonna kind of find its root and give it a shake. Look at that. See how I want to pull it up by the root? I'm gonna do that with all of it. Just keep pulling it up. You can see how a lot of it's connected in here. And if you do this about once a week or once every couple weeks, you'll really keep it down. But if you let it go a few weeks or longer, you're gonna have a lot of work on your hands. So just upkeep it. You'll be good to go. You know, a little secret too, if you have any bad areas of your yard, you can use this stuff. If you get a good one with some good roots on it, bury that in a bad spot of your yard and let it take root. It will take root and it will grow. So check this out. Let's say you have a bad spot in your yard and you want to try to do some repair. You'll be a little bit more careful when you pull it up because you really want to get as much of the root as you can. So I'm just kind of shaking and pulling. Look at that, got a big deep root there. Got some deep roots right there. These are usable. And then just dig a small hole in your bad spot of your yard and transplant. I do it all the time. Look at that. You can use all that. I'm not going to today, but don't waste it if you got bad spots in your yard. That's all I'm saying. So again, I'm just grabbing it, giving it a little jiggle. Look at that. Bermuda will always find a way. All right, I'm gonna speed things up so you don't have to watch me pull all this up, but watch the difference it'll make. So just as a reminder of how hot it is out here, I got footage of me edging so I could show you all how to do it. And my phone overheated, which is what I record on, overheated and shut off. So that is how hot it is out here. Hopefully we won't do it again. I'll try to show you a little bit of how to edge real quick, even though I've already got it all edged. So you're taking your flat edge shovel, you want to put it flat against the edge, push it down. When I say flat, I mean flat vertically. You can put it at a slight 45 to give you that cutting edge. And you just want to make the straightest edge you possibly can all the way around. Now I've already cut mine in, so you want to cut down on it and then you dig back in on it to get that chunk of dirt out and you clean it all out. I usually use my hand and just scrape it out, put it in the wheelbarrow, throw it away. Since my phone cut out because of the heat and you missed the entire thing of me edging the mulch bed over here, I found another part of my yard that I'll demonstrate it on because this is probably the most important part and probably the area that most people keep asking about is how do you get that nice deep edge. So I'm gonna show you real quick. First, take your mulch, and you can see I haven't kept this up very well. Giant rock right here, we'll get that. I always wear gloves when I do things like this because of that sharp object you saw me pull up last time, and I don't want to get cut. Let me pull this out of the way. Once you got it cleared out, go ahead and pull up any grass you got growing in there. Now this is going to help the grass to prevent it from growing in here, but it's not a cure-all, especially with Bermuda, because Bermuda will basically grow through anything. So we're just going to do our best pulling this up by the root. It's hard to get up around this termite thing. That's okay. So check this out. We're going to take our spade, put it at a 45, and we're going to try to get a straight cut. Along our edge. So we're going down, peeling back. See if we can get this rock up. Look at that. If you do run into a rock on your edge and it's too big, don't worry about it. Just go around it. But remember, you're trying to get that straight edge 4 to 5 inches deep. Make it look good and sharp. I'm telling you, when you make the deep edge, changes everything. Then you want to come back, put it at a 45 degree. Cut into it. You're taking a chunk of that dirt up because you want that edge to be defined. All right. Now let's get our wheelbarrow. All right, so we got our shovel, we cut it down this way. Then we went back at the 45 so that we can get these chunks up. I like to use my hands on this part, but you don't have to, you can use your shovel as well. I'm just pulling up those chunks that we just cut up. Look at the edge already defining. But I'm just doing my best around here, try to get a good edge. It ain't perfect. I'm okay with that. So let's dig this out. All right, so now that we got this dug out, we're gonna get the weed eater and we're gonna edge it up with the weed eater. Let's get this wheelbarrow out of the way. Again, we're gonna flip our weed eater upside down, keep it vertical. All right, so that's a pretty clean edge. Now we'll throw some mulch in here and we're gonna be good to go. Push that mulch down to the bottom of the edge once again. Again, we're not gonna pile it up into the grass. So look at that. We got the nice deep edge on there. That's what I did around the whole front flower bed, and that's what you want to do around everything that you mulch and landscape. Once you get your edge all cut out, you'll just take your weed eater, flip it upside down, keep it vertical, and make your way back around it. Make sure you got your tools moved out of the way. All right, so my phone died again because of the heat. Went over temperature again. How's it going? You doing all right? Good, it's hot out here. I'm even trying to record on my phone, it keeps on going dead because it says temperature too high, and it won't even record. Yep, that's what mine did. It went totally off, I had a little thermostat on there, and it says it's too hot. So I keep having to go back in and put it on ice. All right, so I wanted to show you all what I pulled out of the ground here. Look at that. That is why I always want to wear gloves when I'm working around the yard, because you never know what you're going to find in there. Here's the area I pulled it out of. I wish y'all could have seen it, but with the heat out here, my phone was not having it. So again, you want to spread this mulch out down to the bottom of the cliff you just made. All right, so look what I'm doing here. I'm just pushing the mulch out. I'm not piling it up over the edge. I'm just pushing it down to the bottom of the edge. You want to do that all the way around. So take a look at how much better that looks. This took about 20 minutes to do with re-edging the whole thing, putting out the mulch, getting the weed eater along the edge. It just looks so much better. So that's it, as simple as that. We weed eated, we took our flat shovel, went around the edge, pulled that dirt away, got a good 4 to 5 inch flat edge on there, put that dirt in the wheelbarrow to get rid of it, weed eated around it one more time to keep it fresh, and then we put our mulch down, all the way down to the bottom of the cliff we made. So our mulch piles up and comes down and it meets into that bottom. We don't want to pile it up all over the edge and get it in the yard. So that's a fresh, nice looking edge. Looks a lot better. Took 20 minutes. Now we just need to clean our tools up and we'll be good to go. So I'm gonna get rid of that shovel. Let's get rid of our garden spade. Let's put up that weed eater, get that battery back on the charger. Last but not least, the wheelbarrow. We gotta dump that and get rid of it. All right, that's it. That's the awesome thing about cleaning up on camera. It's super easy, look, done. No, but seriously, I appreciate y'all watching. Hopefully this helps somebody out and you can make your mulch beds look amazing too. Let's go.